Man, these are all over the place. Happy 100! He showed me this card. The shelves are getting lined. You know how many people are turning 100? A lot. They say genetically, and I know someone with a PhD is going to come up and correct me later, but I have heard that right now, genetically, the human body, kids that are being born today, if they're healthy and eat right, could live till they're about 120 to 130 now. People are living longer. My grandpa might live till he's 100. He smoked his whole life and was in World War II. God knows what he was exposed to as a firefighter. So that means my parents should easily live till they're 100, and 110 is not out of the question. But it wasn't that long ago people didn't believe it. Because most people can't even think about the future. They're too busy worried about today. Anyway, I'm living to 110, whether you like it or not. So, I got my goals, and I broke them down, and I got material goals, business goals, personal development goals, family goals, contribution goals. And I start breaking it down from there. And it's crazy. Like right here it says, $2 billion estate. Man, I don't want to only be a billionaire, I want to be a 2 billionaire. And that sounds crazy, and people are like, how are you going to do that? Well, I just break it down, rule of 72. In reverse. If I need to be worth there by 110, well, by 60, I need to be worth 200 million, and I'm planning on having a $10 million a year income at least. By the time I'm 60, I'm 42 now. And as much as that seems crazy, 60 to 110 gives me 50 years. Do the math. If I'm worth 200 million and forget the 10 million, it doubles at 7% every 10 years. So if 200 develop at 70, it'd be 400 million. At 80, it'd be 800 million. At 90, it'd be 1.6 billion. You get it? It could happen. This could happen. That just happened. All right. So you go backwards from there. That's 60. I'm just going to show you how I backwards engineer. If that's 60, then by 45 to be on track, I need to be worth 35 million at age 45, and I have to have a $4 million per year income. You saw my income. I'll be at 250 a month by the end of the year, probably. If I'm at 250 a month by the end of the year, 4 million a year by the time I'm 45. I turn 43 in October. So 2 more years, I'll be at 4 million a year. No problem. All I have to do is not quit. But the hard thing is, get this. Now here's where the genius comes into the whole planning process. I financially don't need to work anymore. It would be way easier just to hang out and have fun with the money I've got. I got plenty now, right? I grew up broke, so I don't really even need all the stuff I do have. So right now it'd be way easier just to coast. If it weren't for the fact that if I coast, I probably won't go up to 4 million, and I won't turn into 35, and then it won't turn into 200, and I won't have a $2 billion estate, and that part of my whole life won't add up to what I wanted to right now. So even though I don't feel like going to work usually, I didn't feel like getting out here. I love you guys, but I really don't feel like wearing a suit on Saturday all day and night. But my goals demand me to do it. You don't demand me to do it. I'm a man who can control my own life. But my goals tell me if what I really want to be read at my eulogy is to be read, then I got to get my suit on and get my butt out the door, jump on a plane, and get over here. You see? But every aspect of my goals are that way. If you look at all of them, that's just the easy one because it's numeric. It's easy to roll that backwards engineer it to what I have to do tomorrow. By the way, that's 45. By the time I am, here's my 2013 goals. This is pretty, I mean, it gets pretty in-depth. 2.2 mil this year is my goal, income-wise. I think you saw I'm on track. You should probably do that. You know, most people, but if you go all the way back, when I started this, that looked like a big scary number that was probably impossible. It's not anymore, it's now a reality. Why? Because every day I'm working towards that goal. Investments, I broke down everything I want to save. I want to save and invest $1 million this year. Forget about what I make, that's what I want to save. My business, how much production, how many recruits. You can't see it, I know, it's a little blurry. I don't want you to see the specifics of my goals. I want you to see the method of my madness.
I've got my attendance goal at convention, my attendance at Wealth Bowl or kickoff meeting, and then I have a Phoenix leadership meeting in the fall that I have, and I got a goal of 1,000 people there. I got who I want to promote to EBC, CEO, EMD this year, and it's all down there. I got my personal development goal.